Welcome back to Simple Builds. This is episode 2 of the RSX build. In the last episode, you saw we brought this car in. It needed a ton of work on the brakes. It needed a new battery. It had a ton of body damage, but we brought it over to Mako, and you guys saw that the paint job turned out actually really good. You may be noticing that I am holding the camera, and that is because Ethan, my brother and filmer, he is out of the office today. So we're gonna be kicking back for at least the first portion of this video, and it's gonna be a little bit more relaxed, and we're gonna get some work done on the RSX here. Let me show you what we got planned for today's episode. Of course, you can see that the headlights are something we did not get into in the last episode, so really excited to go ahead and restore those. We have the old crappy wheels on here and some worn down suspension. So what we have here is some new coilovers to go on, adjustable coilovers, a headlight restoration kit, whatever you might say about Max Speeding Rods. They have seriously upped their game, and I'm excited to show you quality. These are their brand new products. We have some brand new wheels and tires going on the car, and right here, you may have saw us talk about it. This is a whole table full of aftermarket performance upgrades from private label manufacturing. PLM decided to help us out and sponsor the RSX build, which I'm super excited about. They are giving you guys 5% off anything that you purchase on their website. And in return, they promise to give me a kickback every time someone buys any of their parts from PLM using that link down below in the description. Not only do you support an awesome brand that's supporting the channel, that also kicks back and helps support me to do more and more videos like this. So thank you so much to PLM for sponsoring the RSX. Let me show you a little bit more about what we have from PLM. Unfortunately, we can't throw all this stuff on in today's video, but we are going to be installing one of these parts, which I'm really excited about. We have pretty much every single motor mount that you could possibly need to upgrade and stiffen up the suspension and the chassis to make it feel like the perfect trackable street car. We have some billet quick release hood hinges here. Like I said, all the motor mounts. We have their headers right here, which I'm really excited about. We have a downpipe right here. We have the shifter cables, a new throttle body, and we'll get into all this stuff in detail, but this is the part I'm most excited about, which is going on in today's video, is their billet short shifter. So we'll get into this. First things first, let's go ahead and open up this box from Max Speeding Rods and see what these coilovers are all about. Thank you so much to Max Speeding Rods for also supporting and sending these out for free. We have a link in the description to support Max Speeding Rods as well, so check out down below. Let me show you guys a little bit more about these coils. Like I said, they have been upping their quality, and I'm excited to show you guys what I mean by that. So let's go ahead and open up this box and check these coils out. So the coilovers are all laid out here, ready to go on the car. And you guys can just tell by the quality that they have seriously upped their game. The top hats here, we have complete 32-way adjustable damping with a really nice click. All the bolts and everything ready to assemble these on the car. They did not spare any expense on the new design of their coilovers, and not to mention that the blue matches the blue RSX, different shade, but either way, still really cool. Let me not bore you guys with all the details talking about all these parts. Let's go ahead and start throwing these on, get the car up in the air, and start the transformation for episode 2. I cannot wait. Let's jump right into it. So we got the passenger side pretty much wrapped up now, and it looks really good. I am a little concerned because the back is a lot higher in the air than the front is. I guess we will see. Looks pretty good so far. I'm gonna finish swapping over this driver's side. Then after we finish that up, we will throw the new wheels on, which some of you may have already seen on social media. But if you haven't, I will show you guys those wheels, and we'll adjust ride height once we get to that point. Please excuse my dirty hands and dirty face. I've been working like a dog trying to get the suspension in, but it is pretty much wrapped up. All the suspension is in, tightened down, besides, of course, adjusting ride height. So let's go ahead over and check out the new wheels. Before we show you the wheels, it is me from the future, and I wanted to mention that the RSX giveaway is officially live. So guys, be sure to jump in, get entered. We have a ton of new stuff on the website, simplebuilds.shop. Every $5 you spend on the website gets you 1 entry, but for 24 hours, we are doing the highest multiplier of the entire giveaway, and that's an 8x multiplier. And jump into the Motor Club at any time throughout the giveaway to get 100 bonus entries. Stick around to the end of the video to see how the RSX is turning out. First link in the description. Do not forget to get entered. Let's jump back into the video and show you guys the wheels. This right here is the new wheel and tire setup for the RSX. These are not the most expensive wheel, but they are brand new tires and brand new wheels, balanced and ready to go on the car. It is a pretty nice looking wheel. Got a pretty cool little design here. Almost a little RPF1 inspired design. I'm really excited to see how they look on this car. They should be a pretty good fitment already, and then we'll have to dial in the ride height as well. So let's go ahead and lower the car down and see where we land. Okay, right off the bat, these are going to look really, really good. Pretty much exactly how I envisioned, but there is a few concerns. One, I don't know why the back is drooping so low. Hopefully that closes when it lowers down. And obviously we have these labeled just because they're rotational. And also this fitment is a little bit concerning. The steering angle, as you can see, this one's turned slightly to the left, and then this one is turned a lot to the left. So let me straighten out this wheel and see where it's actually at. So the wheel straight would be right about there. Let's see, maybe I'm just looking at it wrong and it's perfect. Oh yeah, this one is definitely off. That one is way off. It's like turning all the way to the left, and this one's turning to the right. So alignment is way off. We're gonna probably have to do a little street alignment before we bring it to the alignment shop and actually get the alignment. But either way, we can still lower it down and see where the ride height sits. I think this one's gonna be way too low. In the back, I just have no clue. So let's go ahead and lower it down and just see where we're at for now. Of course, we just have to adjust the outer tie rods so we can do a little quick, street alignment, the budget hodgepodge quick streetway on the fly. But that's gonna be the quick fix so we can drive it to an actual alignment shop. Wow, the front is almost perfect on ride height. On this side, it looks good, and this side too. That fitment is looking really nice in the front, just above a 1-finger gap, and that is where I like it to sit. We'll have to figure out the alignment there. Not so bad, but the back, I don't know what to do about the back. That is not good. We gotta go lower, about 1.5 inches lower. I know when we drop the e-brake, let's actually try it. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, it's still about 2 inches. So we need to go down about 1 inch, 1.5 inches on the back, but overall not bad. The car is coming along very nicely. Really not mad about it. That is a wrap on tonight. Let me go ahead and shut this hood and give you guys a full view of what it looks like right now. We need to lower the back. We need to fix the alignment in the front. We need to restore the headlights, and we need to throw in the shifter. For now, this car is coming along really, really nicely. That looks, oh man, I am really excited on how the RSX is turning out. Most likely by the time you see these next clips, we'll be back with Ethan as the filmer. That is it for tonight, though. It is about 12 o'clock, as you can see. It's been a minute since I've done a little handheld style like the old days and done a late night in the shop. Felt good, but we still got a lot of work to button up this RSX. So stay tuned later in this episode when we complete the second stage of the RSX build. Real quick, before we jump into the next clip, just wanted to remind you that this car is currently live as our current giveaway. Every $5 you spend on the site gets you 1 entry. So click that link below. This RSX could be in your driveway when we're done with it. And we still have a bunch of mods that are yet to be installed from PLM. Go ahead and check out their link down below as well. Hop on that site, grab some parts for your car. So like I said, I'm gonna go hit the hay, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip. Okay, it is a day later and we got the car all situated. Suspension is dialed in, ride height is dialed in. Check it out. What we had to do was adjust the toe on the top with the tie rods, the outer tie rods. So we adjusted those. Obviously the car still has to go in for an alignment, and then the back, we lowered it down a little bit more. So now that it is dialed in on that aspect, let's go ahead and clean up these headlights to really complete the exterior look so far. Just wanted to show you with the wheel straight. The fitment is now nice and straight, and this wheel nice and straight as well. So everything is dialed in by hand from what I can do. Got to get it over to the alignment shop and get a proper alignment on it. So far, the fitment is looking really good on the suspension. Now let's go ahead and restore these headlights. We got the headlights all taped off, ready to go, and we will be using Turtle Wax Headlight Lens Restorer. No tools required, super cheap and easy. Let's get started. So there it is after 4 stages of sanding and 1 hand polish. As you can see, it is already making a massive difference. Look at this, we can get kind of a before and after right here. We have 1 stage left, which is the clear coat, and that's gonna seal it all in, and it's gonna make it really, really clear. So excited to do that. You can already see the massive difference. So let me go ahead and crank out this side off camera, and then I'll come back. I'll throw the clear coat on both of these here, and then you guys will see the fully restored headlights, and that is gonna really tie in this whole car. I cannot wait to show you how this looks. So let's jump onto that. All right, we just applied the lens base coat wipe, and then we gotta let this dry, and then we'll throw on this sealing wipe. But this is how the headlight restoration turned out. I think it looks 10 times better, and this little kit is so worth it. So that leads us to the last step of the puzzle, which is the short shifter. But we have one slight problemo. If you look here, and you guys may have saw from the start of this RSX series, you saw that this car already had a shifter installed, and it looks a little something like this. But the problem now, which isn't really a problem, is that this is the short shifter that PLM sent out to us to install on the RSX. That is the one that's already installed. Are you seeing what I'm saying? And not until I got a really good look at this short shifter in here next to the one that they sent out did I realize that this RSX already has private label manufacturing short shifter installed. What are the odds of that? I mean, you cannot make this stuff up. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised because I have been really enjoying driving this car. This short shifter is really nice, really snappy, and one of you guys is definitely gonna enjoy this shifter on this RSX. So we have a predicament now. I don't know whether or not PLM will let me give this to you guys. I'm gonna see, but hopefully we can get their approval and we can send this out to one of you guys the next 50 orders, anything through PLM's website using the link in my description. And no, this wasn't planned, but we're making lemonade with lemons, and hopefully one of you guys could really benefit from this super sick short shifter for your RSX. So I will let you know if we have approval on that later in this video. So that is another step of the RSX done. Not really, already done. Not by us. You get with the, let's jump to the next clip. The car has come such a long way in only 2 episodes. You guys remember it used to look like this. And now it looks like this. We got it painted, bodywork, wheels, tires, coilovers, headlight restoration, and a bunch more to still be done on this car. Make sure to check out PLM, Private Label Manufacturing. They're helping us to make the RSX build possible. Once again, the giveaway is now live for the RSX, so make sure to jump onto simplebuilds.shop. Every $5 you spend is 1 entry. There's a bunch of new merch on there. We have an 8X multiplier, we have detail products, we have hats, we got beanies, jet tags, stickers, shirts, everything you guys have been asking for a little while now. Really stoked on the designs. So be sure to support PLM and make sure you jump into the short shifter giveaway if you own an RSX. The next 50 orders on PLM's website through my link down below will get entered to win that short shifter for their RSX. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you in the next episode.